Hello students, myself Dipak Zade. Today in this lecture we will solve problem of concurrent force system. See what is given, find resultant of given force system and three forces are given where two forces are inclined and one force is what, vertical. 15 Newton vertical, 22.5 Newton inclined at 45 degree and 30 Newton inclined at 30 degree with horizontal. Now inclined forces will resolve. If you want to resolve, see what is the nature of 22.5 Newton. At this point it is acting, say this point is what, O. The force is away from point 2 means it is pull in nature. If given force is pull in nature, component also pull in nature, a horizontal component. What about vertical component? Pull in nature means what is the direction? Vertically upward, right? Chalo. Now tell me which component is cos and which one is sine. Angle is given with what? Horizontal. Means horizontal component cos. The horizontal component will get what? 22.5 cos. How much? 45. Angle is given with horizontal component cos, vertical component sine, that means this is 22.5 sine of 45 degrees. Now 30 Newton force if will resolve, this is away from point O, means horizontal component away means leftward, vertical component away means downward. Will represent this direction of what components? Leftward, vertical component downward. Angle is given with what? Horizontal. The horizontal component cos. When your angle is given with horizontal component cos, vertical component sine. Means this component is what? 30 cos of, this is 30 is force, cos of 30 degrees. Vertical component 30 sine of 30 degrees. What is the method to find out resultant of concurrent force system? First, we will resolve the forces, which one were done. Next, we will find out what? Component of resultant along x-axis. How we will find out? Simply we will add all components along x-axis. So equation is what? Summation of fx, assuming rightward forces positive. Now in horizontal direction, which forces? 22.5 cos 45 rightward. Rightward means what? Plus 22.5 cos of 45 degrees and 30 cos 30 leftward means minus 30 cos of 30 degrees. Calculate Rx. Tell me how much you are getting Rx. What is the value of Rx? Minus 10.07 आता है क्या? Minus 10.07. Unit is Newton, so this is Newton. Negative sign represents what? Positive means rightward. Negative means what? Leftward. So this negative sign means leftward. Therefore negative sign will not represent. I will add here what? Direction. This meaning of negative sign is what? Rx is leftward. How will find out Ry? Using which equation? Summation of Fy, assuming upward force is positive. First, this 15 Newton positive, upward means positive, 22.5 sine 45 upward means positive and 30 sine 30 negative. So what will get? Plus 15 plus 22.5 sine 45 minus 30 sine 30 degrees. Find out Ry, calculate. Plus 15 plus 22.5 sine of 45 minus 30 sine of 30. This answer will get what? Positive or negative? Positive. How much? 15.91. 15.91 Newton positive. Answer means Ry upward. Once we will get two components, how we will get resultant of concurrent force system? So we will represent components. एक rightward, leftward and upward, leftward and upward. This is what? Leftward. Rx. Upward. Upward is what? Ry. That means resultant is in second quadrant. This is your R, and we'll find out inclination of resultant with horizontal. We'll represent it by angle theta. Magnitude of R, how we'll find out? When you know two components, rectangular components, means which are perpendicular to each other, we'll use what? Pythagoras theorem. Rx square plus Ry square. Rx is what? The root of Rx is 10.07 square plus Ry is what? 15.91 ka square, means R is what? Calculate this value. R comes out to be 18.83 Newton. 18.83 Newton. This is your answer. How will find out inclination of resultant? Inclination means tan of this angle. If you take to tan is what? Opposite, means Ry upon adjacent. Ry upon Rx. Tan of theta is Ry upon Rx, means theta is tan inverse of Ry upon Rx. Tan inverse of Ry is what? 15.91 divided by Rx is what? 10.07, means angle theta comes out to be how much? 57.67. 57.67 degree. So you are getting magnitude of resultant and its angle. Angle is correct, 57.67, 18.83. Yes. Clear? Okay. Thank you. Bye bye. Take care.